On a quiet afternoon, a handsome man is focusing on making pottery. His fingers skillfully manipulate the pottery wheel. His eyes are focused and gentle as if there is a tacit connection with the pottery. He gently kneads the clay, feeling its texture and shape. His fingers dance on the wheel, gradually turning the clay into a delicate object. His movements are proficient and smooth as if he is dancing. A faint smile appeared between his eyebrows, as if he is enjoying the process of creation. He carefully carves every detail, bringing each piece of pottery to life. Senior and his works are simply stunning peerless treasures. Hello, are you really studying seriously? I'm speechless. I don't want to do it all over again. I hope she's taking it seriously. Firing pottery requires a series of steps, including kneading clay to shape, carving details, and so on. The process requires one's full attention, focusing the movements of the hands and shaping the clay. This state of concentration helps one to temporarily put aside distractions and immerse oneself in the process of creation, thus allowing the mind to relax and broaden. In addition, firing pottery requires patience and perseverance. The production of pottery requires a number of steps and firing processes. And each step requires patience and careful handling. By persevering through each step, one develops patience and perseverance, and this quality penetrates deep into the heart, making it broader and more resolute. Therefore, making pottery is not just a craft, it is also a kind of spiritual training. It helps people to relax and cultivate concentration and patience, thus making the mind wider and calmer, and this state of mind is what you need right now. Senior is right. Then you try it yourself. No problem, I'll give it a try. Miss, do you have any evil thoughts in your mind? Again. That's weird. State of mind, mindfulness. Think about what's going on in your mind when you're making pottery. Mindfulness. When making pottery, I am filled with inner unwillingness and struggle. Earlier, I saw that my sister had made great progress in her cultivation, while I seem to have been lagging behind. Although I have now overcome this dilemma by relying on Senior, this psychological gap has always lingered within me. Whenever I saw my sister effortlessly casting advanced skills or displaying great strength, I felt a sense of powerlessness and inferiority. I began to doubt my abilities and talents. I felt that I would never be able to catch up to my sister's pace. This unwillingness to lag behind gradually spread inside me. I became anxious and impatient. This mentality had been present throughout my previous cultivation. Does Senior want me to reflect on my cultivation methods and skills? By finding a path that suits me by improving my cultivation methods and state of mind? The cultivation path is not a competition, but a journey of personal growth and understanding. Everyone has their own pace and talents. The important thing is to focus on your own cultivation, instead of comparing yourself with others. Right, my value doesn't lie in comparing myself with my sister, but in my own growth and progress. There is no end in the path of cultivation. The important thing is to keep pursuing your goal. Start accepting my imperfections and learn to appreciate my efforts and achievements. I understand now, everyone has their own unique path of cultivation. The important thing is to stick to your beliefs. Continuously grow and progress. What exactly is the origin of that demon? He's so powerful, I'm confused as hell. But I'm sure that person is not Senior. Is there a greater force hidden behind this, or is there some kind of secret that we don't know? It's time to come up with a decision. After all, it's happening on my land too. If this continues, the authority and security of my country will be threatened. It could even shake the foundation of the great Yen Empire, and bring great disaster and danger to mankind. I may not be able to help you much. I've only just been born and I know too little about the demon race. I have no knowledge of their strategy and intentions, but being cautious and vigilant is always the right thing to do. You're right, we must protect the Empire and its people, at all costs. We must find out the weakness of the demon race and how to fight against them. The Golden Winged Rock clan has reconciled with us. What else can the other demon tribes do to us? Let's not talk about this. Do you feel I've become stronger by cultivating with you recently? No. Looks like we need to go back to Senior again. Yuhua Holy Land. Yuhua Heavenly Palace. That, I heard it's the Saintess sister. That's right, I heard they even sent a letter of war. No way, that's outrageous. She has just been promoted to a true disciple and has made some breakthroughs in her cultivation. Are you planning to give up the cultivation and resources of the palace now? You're going to a hostile green man to make pottery? Isn't this nonsense? It's not just nonsense, it's simply a betrayal. Being expelled from the sect is considered a light thing, the most serious case. All right, everyone, keep quiet. Ah, ancestor. Ancestor, my sister is young and uneducated. She must be under the spell of a bad person. It's my fault for not watching over her. I hope you'll be lenient and give my sister a chance to reform. I would like to personally bring my sister back so that she can admit her sins and receive punishment. No need. Yuang. Ancestor. Listen to me first. The purpose and strength of that mysterious man in the cabin is still unknown, the man in green who suddenly appeared and sucked others' life force, plus the movements of the Great Yen Empire, and the Qingyan Holy Land. Now the situation around our Yuhua Holy Land is too complicated. A slight mistake and we'll be doomed. It's a shame to lose your sister, but that was her choice, and I can't let you or anyone else take the risk again. But my sister, she... Don't worry, Yuang. I promised your parents that I would take good care of you sisters. About Yunhuang, I guarantee you I will handle it properly, so trust me. Okay. Ancestor, Yuang and everyone else have gone back. Shinji. Yes. I have a favor to ask of you. Various top-notch equipment, various life-saving treasures, various miracle pills. This is all I can spare. Even with all the preparation, I still feel that this trip is more ominous than good. Although I know it's too reckless to go find my sister without telling everyone, and also betraying ancestors' kindness. However, I also have it on me, and I've already promised the other party. So even though there are many dangers on this trip, even if I'm alone on this trip, I still must go. Alas. Although I made such a big decision. How am I supposed to get inside and find my sister? Not to mention other things, this courtyard alone is like a giant magic formation. Last time, I almost didn't come back. I was determined to find my sister, but I overlooked the most important factor. This is the enemy's stronghold. After all, I'm just like a sheep in a tiger's den. What should I do? What should I do? Hello, miss. Who are you? Why are you here? And not right, you're wearing the Great Yen Empire's uniform. Why would someone from the Great Yen Empire be sweeping the floor here? Boss told me that there will be a female guest soon. It's probably you, miss. I have prepared the tea. Welcome, this way, please. Enthusiastic and hospitable, thoughtful and considerate. It's so suspicious, it's a trap, beep it. Is this a provocation? Does it mean come in if you dare? Humph, that's all, I'll see what you can do. Huh! You're here again, Yuhua Saintus? How's your ancestor doing? Humph. Realistic perspective, peaceful, happy place. Su clan, Qingyan Holy Land, and the Great Yen Dynasty. Mu Yuehuang's perspective, villain group, villain gathering. As expected, they've all gathered. I heard before that the ancestor of the Qingyan Holy Land didn't have much time left. Why does he look so radiant now? The middle-aged man from the Su clan also looks a lot stronger than last time. There are also the Qingyan Saintus and the Prince of the Great Yen Dynasty. Both of them are growing at a level visible to the naked eye. And what surprised me the most was the girl who claims to be from the Su clan. The last time we met, she was clearly a mere mortal with no spiritual energy. Now her aura divine realm? No, she's about to break through to the Golden Core realm. What kind of cultivation speed is this? It's like a new person? And what's with the purine power that emanates behind her? With her current qualifications, she's no less than any saint or saintess I know. To be able to raise a saintess from scratch in a super short period of time, can that big shot even do this? If this method is mass-produced? Doesn't that mean that he can establish a sect full of saint and saintess in a short period of time? That would be overwhelming for us. What should I do? This information is crucial. Should I try my best to escape now and go back to tell everyone? If I don't leave now, once that big shot comes out, I may not be able to leave. Huh! Yuhua Saintus, in the near future, I will definitely surpass you. I have always been at Senior's side. I can receive guidance from Senior almost every day. If I am given more time, my strength will definitely surpass yours, so don't get any more bad ideas about Senior. What do you mean, giving guidance? Grows stronger every day? Always been at his side. Senior guiding the juniors? Being able to cultivate and increase cultivation level every day? Always living at senior's side? Can receive guidance from the senior every day? The method to mass-produce saintis? What is his purpose of mass-producing a large number of saintis? What kind of cultivation method is it? Just staying together every day will increase your cultivation day by day? There's only one possibility. Dual cultivation? Multi-cultivation? Or is it group cultivation? It can be infinite cultivation? Why is it so lively? Isn't this Miss Yuan, just in time, come over here? Your sister happens to be. Why is the script like this again? I didn't do anything, did I? I'm weak and helpless. Don't come over here. What's going on? Nothing, just a greeting? Why does she look like she's seen a wolf? Boss, are you up? Why are you all together? Did something happen? No. It's just. So it's my sister. Yun Huang. Why are you dressed like that? Warm and sunny day, the sun shines brightly. Sisters are united. Having fun together. What a great atmosphere, like I said, if you sit down and talk it over. There's no misunderstanding that can't be resolved between sisters. Why am I playing with mud here? I told you it was a waste of time. I didn't say anything. Yun Huang, listen to me, the fact that you left the palace without permission has caused an uproar. It even alerted the Holy Lord and the Ancestor. You should pack up and go back to the palace with me to admit your mistake in front of the elders. As long as you admit your mistake, the Ancestor will be lenient with you. Alarm the Ancestor? Lenient punishment? Sounds pretty serious. Is it because Miss Muyun came to my house? Then do I need to step in and explain? Oh? Sister, about this matter, can we sit down and talk? Looks like there's nothing to worry about. Have you still not figured out this situation? Do you know how big of a mess you've caused? A slight mistake can brand you a traitor to the palace. Being expelled from the palace is considered light. At this moment, I wouldn't be surprised if the palace sent someone to hunt you down. Even so, do you still want to stay here and play with mud? And speaking of which, your realm has only recently improved, and your cultivation hasn't become stable yet. What you need most now is to find a quiet place. You need to be alone to stabilize your cultivation, or else who knows what will happen to you. And this place is not only noisy, but there are also people with ulterior motives. In my opinion, this is the last place you should be. Stupid little sister, you don't even realize that you're going to be someone else's cauldron. Why are you looking at me like that? Although it's someone else's family matter, what this sister said. It seems that the knot between the sisters is quite difficult to untie. I have already made it so clear, Yun Huang, you should be able to understand your sister's painstaking efforts. These are all the problems you caused. But even so, the Ancestor is still not giving up on you. Everyone is looking forward to your return. And every second I stay here, I feel even more dangerous. Yun Huang, please go back with me obediently before things turn around. Calm down, Yun Huang, think about what Senior said that day. The process requires one's full attention, focusing the movements of the hands and shaping the clay. This state of concentration helps one to temporarily put aside distractions, and immerse oneself in the process of creation, thus allowing the mind to relax and broaden. Huh! She did? She actually took a piece of clay and started kneading it? Done. That's it. It's fast, but it's a little subtle. Sister, listen to me. What else is there to say? Don't you realize your problem yet? Sister, please let me finish. Okay. I am very sorry for causing so much trouble to the palace. After this, I will personally go back to the palace to apologize to the Ancestor. I'm willing to accept whatever punishment I may receive. But I'm not wasting my time here. Here, I can really learn a lot of things. Sister, you should know best. The reason why I was able to awaken the immortal Tao Phoenix body is because of this place. Moreover, everyone here has been very kind to me. They even share their cultivation experience with me, and Senior himself will guide me and solve my doubts at any time. This is the most suitable place for me to train. So, sister, please let me stay here, please. Sister, just let me go. Please. It's like this again. Why don't you listen to me every time? Why are you so stubborn? Don't you even consider other people's opinions? You just broke through your cultivation and finally have a chance to catch up with me, at this critical moment, you actually chose to run away from the palace? Have you ever thought about how everyone in the palace would think of you? A chance to be equal to a saintess is in front of you. Instead of cherishing it, you're here playing with mud. Everyone thinks you're crazy. In my opinion, you're just messing around, you're just going against me, you're playing with your future. What's the best thing for you? That everyone here is nice, sharing their experiences with you. Are you really sure? How can there be such a good thing in this world? Yun Huang, just listen to me, and go back with me. Sister. There's no such thing as certain or uncertain, this is the choice I've made. I'm going to work hard and take responsibility for it, so I hope you can respect my choice. You said? Respect? I don't dare anymore. Your choice? Huh? Have you forgotten? Sister? Every time it's because of you. Responsible how? Right, at that time, it was also because of you. If it weren't for your reckless behavior at that time, I wouldn't. Good for you, you've learned to speak up now. Sister, I didn't mean it. Don't you know what your stubbornness has brought to everyone? Sister. If it weren't. I was wrong. If it weren't for you. Say no more. All right. Miss, you're losing your mind. Senior? If you say some words when you lose control, it will turn into a sword that cuts off the relationship between two people. It becomes an arrow that pierces through the two people's relationship. So there are some things that I think are better left unsaid. You're right. I have something to do, so I'll take my leave. Sister, you can stay here. The conversation between sisters is over. What is left behind is. There's no such thing as certain or uncertain, this is the choice I've made. Sister, why are you not listening to me? Was there a grave there? Senior, is this the grave of your loved one? Yes, my loved one died here due to illness. It's my sister. Sister again. What's wrong with your sister? So that's it. She has lost her mind to a bad person. She doesn't listen to her sister anymore? Since I've only heard your side, I really can't judge you, but I still want to tell you, no matter what, at least your sister is still alive. There is still room for redemption. By the time you reach my age, it will be too late to regret. I can only look at this cold grave. I understand how you feel right now. Your sister's sudden change has left you in confusion and pain. This might help you restore her sanity. There's no use for me to keep it. I sincerely hope that she can return to her normal state, but I also feel the strong power of this magic artifact of yours. This artifact won't cause her more harm than good, right? I can understand your concerns. This is an ancient artifact and a mysterious heirloom of my ancestor. It can calm the fluctuations of the mind and restore one's sanity. It doesn't cause harm. It uses ancient energies to evoke goodness and peace in people. It's that magical? Old man, tell me, we don't know each other, why are you helping me? Because of your concern and love for your sister, it's something I can no longer express anymore. It is fate that we met here. All you need to do is bring this artifact to your sister's side, let her feel the energy it transmits, the rest is up to your sister. But companionship and love is the best cure anyway. At the same time, you have to believe in your sister's inner strength, give her support and encouragement as she recovers. Companionship and love? Thank you, old man. I'll do my best to help my sister. I'll accompany her through this difficult time. No matter the outcome, I will always love her. The old man smiled and nodded, expressing deep approval and trust in this sister. Sister, you have a kind heart. I believe your love can change your sister's fate, remember. Love is the greatest power. It can overcome all difficulties. An old man sitting quietly in a lonely room, his thoughts are intertwined between memories and pain. Whenever he closes his eyes, scenes come to life before his eyes. Laughing with someone, supporting each other and growing up. As if it were just yesterday. He realized that he couldn't free himself from these precious memories, and the pain of that longing seemed to be engraved in his heart forever. He remembered the warm smile and diligent attitude of his disciple. His heart was filled with longing for his disciple. Every memory deeply pierced his soul like a blade. Those moments of teaching and instructing. They challenged their own endeavors together. They overcame many obstacles together, creating countless beautiful memories. Master, senior brother was killed. What did you say? Well, by Mu Yunhuang of Yuhua Holy Land a few hours ago, senior brother couldn't withstand it, and was ripped apart by the opponent. Yoa Holy Land. Mu Yunhuang? My Tai Holy Land has no enmity with the Yuhua Holy Land. Why did that woman kill my disciple? It's said that the style of Mu Yunhuang has always been extreme, but it was senior brother who first blocked her way. Shut up. My disciple. Now, everything is in the past. The departure of his disciple tore his heart apart, leaving behind an endless loneliness. He felt guilty, and wondered if he had done his duty as his master, if he could have protected his disciple better. He realized that no amount of longing would bring his disciple back to him. He also knew that self-blame and pain would not bring his disciple to rest in peace. It's time to do something for his disciple. Love is the greatest power. It can overcome all difficulties. The power that comes from longing and pain is the strongest and purest of all. Amidst the crowds, is overflowing with malice. Every passerby in our lives also plays an important role in this world. They are unique and precious souls. Even when they're gone, the memories of the deceased become beacons of memory. Peaceful and beautiful. May we find peace and strength. Continue to strive for the dead and for ourselves. The other side. I don't know if the senior will be angry after learning about this. However, with the broad-mindedness of senior, he would definitely not take this matter to heart. Now we need to catch that shameless person as soon as possible, and clean the senior's name. I think it's only right that I, the creator, improve your lousy sword skills first. How dare you still say that my swordsmanship is lousy? How did I lose my hair? Who ate it? Spit it out. Just say you haven't become stronger. I'd rather not be that strong first. I'm still a handsome uncle. Humph? What a strong demonic aura. Found you. This human is very strong. I need to suck him dry, but I've had enough for today, and I'm running out of containers. Uncle, if you're here for me, I advise you to mind your own business. That way I can let you live for 2 more days. Mind my own business? You say I'm meddling? I'm the emperor of the Great Yen dynasty. You beepstart killed my people, and you want me to watch? He's the emperor of Great Yen? Why is the emperor of the Great Yen here in the middle of nowhere? You think I'm stupid? But I can sense from his aura that he's no ordinary cultivator. He's at least in the Dharmalaksana realm. What's even more unforgivable is that you're blaming someone else for what you've done. Someone else? You mean the ugly guy on the wanted notice? How dare you call Senior ugly? Wanted notice? What wanted notice? Thanks to Miss Yunhuang, I can set up my stall again today. Why are there so many people in front of the signboard? Let's see what bandits are on the list. I'll have to stay away from them. Huh! Murderer, soul sucker, man in green, like the picture. What's going on? Boss Jiang, you're setting up a stall? Oh yes, Granny. I haven't seen you in ages. Everyone misses you. You don't have to worry about that notice. It must be just a coincidence. There are so many young people in green clothes. No matter what, Boss Xiao Jiang is definitely not that kind of person. That's right, are you hungry? Why don't you come to my stall for some noodles? Thank you for your concern. But even the hairstyle was deliberately drawn to resemble me so much, and who the hell is this guy? That ugly guy. Are they blind? Not only did they draw my peerless beauty like that, what's worse is that I'm wearing all white. How dare H be so arrogant after all the bad things he's done? I must catch him alive to give an explanation to the deceased and to clear the senior's name. Though my own swordsmanship is exquisite, it's not invincible, and this boy's strength and skills are unknown. He should have deliberately concealed his strength. I don't know what kind of person he will be, or what kind of fighting style he'll have. Don't worry, I won't let you lose. You're embarrassing me by hesitating. You are really a lion brat, you're not even polite. I'm telling you, you're in trouble. The person who became your scapegoat for no reason is a big shot you can't afford to mess with. You're nothing compared to him, not only in terms of ability, even your looks, which you're so proud of. Oh? Really? Senior possesses extraordinary wisdom and insight, being able to deeply understand the mysteries and principles of the universe, and gain insight into the various aspects of life. He can guide us on our cultivation path. He has extraordinary wisdom, understanding the human heart, breaking down the layers of obstacles, and further enhancing the cultivation level of those around him. Unlike you, stinky worm in the sewer, you'll only dishonor senior. Oh, since the one who is going to be my scapegoat is really that strong. I'd really like to meet him. Haha, it broke. This old man is something. Is he really the Emperor of Great Yen? He's really something. Haha, young man, your skills are certainly impressive. But swordsmanship requires courage and strength. It's not something a third-rate cultivator like you can understand. I know, whether as an emperor or a real swordsman, now I must overcome my inner fears and anxieties, and face the unknown danger with courage, not just for senior's sake, it's also for my people. Concentrate and go all out. I still don't think he's the emperor. Immortal cultivators possess powerful spiritual energy and abilities. They can absorb the aura of heaven and earth and transform it into their own source of power. Their bodies and spirits are sublimated and strengthened, surpassing the limits of ordinary people. They are able to fly, become invisible, move faster, manipulate the elements, and even control the cycle of life and death, and other abilities beyond the imagination of mortals. In addition, cultivators possess unwavering perseverance and determination. They are willing to make all kinds of efforts and sacrifices in order to pursue the goal of immortality and transcend aging, sickness, and death. They firmly believe in their own cultivation path and pursue the eternal truth. What was the truth I was originally pursuing? I don't seem to remember anymore. It's the demon race. Demons are no good. What about this little one? We can't leave any loose ends. Clean up, forget it. He alone can't stir up trouble. Why? Did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? To make me watch this? Where's the north? Do you want power? Yes, power. I want power. I need power. Only the strong can control the rules of this world. Only the strong can survive. Only the strong can protect those who are important to them. But what am I doing now? And what the hell is this thing in front of me? Why am I wasting my time with such people? Hey, Baldy, I'm not in the mood to waste my time with you. If you keep messing around, I can't guarantee you'll stay alive. Lionel, would you please cooperate? We should be working together, not you messing with me. Cooperate? I can't stand your slow turtle-like swordplay. Slow? As a swordsman, I'm confident in my own strength. You should show me some respect. Tui, are you even a swordsman? I think you're worse than a kid from the village. What? Okay, stop complaining. What good idea do you have? You used to practice alone before, but now you actually need to cooperate with me. Do you get it or not? Forget it, I don't think you understand now, but I know a move that can make your swordplay more flexible. Close your eyes and feel my consciousness. Use your senses to control the sword. That way you'll be able to exert more power. I believe you're a ghost. Are you sure this isn't a trick? I can't see a thing, and how am I supposed to do swordplay with no weapon? Are you sure you don't have a sword in your hand? Things are getting psychedelic. Whoa, I feel it. Here it comes. Bald uncle, stop doing all these fancy poses. I can let you do it. Humph, a mere demon. Do you think my age means I'll lose to you? I didn't mean that. I just feel that even if you're not as old as me, you can't beat me. Young man, you have an arrogant mindset. I'll show you my newly gained power. Can you please stop being so proud for now? The enemy is very strong. His strength is far greater than yours. From what I've seen, this man is a highly skilled spiritual artifact master. With the cooperation of the spirit master and the spirit artifact, they can do all kinds of weird and powerful techniques. This person's technique of forcibly absorbing other people's energy must have come from the cooperation of the spirit artifact. However, this ability has limits, such as the attributes, states, and suitability of the spirit itself. All of these factors will affect the effectiveness of energy absorption. The effectiveness of the absorption ability depends on the quantity and quality of energy. Sometimes, he may not be able to draw enough energy from the spirits, thus limiting his ability to use powerful techniques. This kind of cooperation requires a tacit understanding and cooperative relationship with the spirit's vessel. This means he needs good communication and understanding with this spirit artifact to fully utilize his abilities. Failure to establish a good cooperative relationship with the spirits may affect his ability to draw energy. Spiritual artifact masters need to adjust and adapt to the characteristics and abilities of different spirits, in order to achieve the best energy absorption effect. All these may become a weakness for some people who lack adaptability, but this person Has achieved all these levels, the pinnacle of the spiritual artifact master. What did you say? Although I don't know how he achieved it, but if you use your weaknesses to challenge other people's strengths, it's undoubtedly a waste of effort. What using my weaknesses to challenge other people's strengths? Swordsmanship is a strength that I am proud of. I'm talking about our cooperation. This. If you want to escape unscathed, you now need to carefully observe and understand your opponent's behavior and abilities, so that you can interfere and catch them off guard. In order to disrupt the cooperation between your opponent and the spirits, you can create disturbances, you can make strong noises, release flashes of light, or create smoke, and so on. Oh, I got it. This will make it difficult for him to absorb energy, and weaken his casting ability. When he uses his absorption ability, he may also be exposed to risks himself. Study his weaknesses, such as his key energy points, weaken his casting ability by attacking it. I understand. Let me tell you something. Ha! Beep it, how dare you resort to such a dirty trick? You're really pissing me off, you dirty old man impersonating the Emperor. What, impersonating? You're actually calling me an impersonator? You are the scoundrel who impersonates Senior, Beep wicked devil. You're dead, who's the impersonator? This old man is really something. Just like you said, he's not simple. I guess we'll have to show him what we're made of. Humph, it looks like we've encountered a tough opponent, but it's the right time to put you to the test. I'll use my sword intent to show this demon race person what I'm made of. We mustn't let those who trample on the great Yen Empire go unpunished. Then, old man, you are probably going to be disappointed. So arrogant? Who gave you the courage? Liang Jingru? I'm not being arrogant, listen carefully. I'm absolutely above your existence. Absolute strength. You got some skill, kid. Sword of voodoo. Thanks. What? My sword intent was absorbed. How could it be? How could there be such a move, Lionel? What do we do? No way, even my cultivation and life force are gradually being sucked out of me? Since it won't work with his spirit, then we can only kill its master. Humph. Counting death. So fast. What do we do now? If we can't get close, our aura will continuously be sucked by his spirit, we'll get weaker and weaker. Oh Beep, they're catching up with us. Now. Is there nothing we can do? Humph? Lionel? You. Sorry, I misjudged the information. I'll hold it here, you go get some help. Obviously. I should be the one protecting you. I'm older than you, but you're the one who guides me when we're together. Although it's thanks to Senior's blessings. Fighting, fooling around. Smile, laughter. Now you're letting me leave on my own? How can I do that? Don't you love to suck? I'll let you suck enough. Gather all my strength. Blow it up. It worked. These spiritual weapons are indeed one entity. They share their energy with each other. One was blown out, and the others became useless. He actually made my precious spirit weapon. All the souls I had collected this time have been wasted. This hateful old man, I'm going to stop it. Someone hasn't returned after so long, and the master has already asked, you still have to make a trip. Liang, this is the last time. May, I have a reason for this. If you have a reason, explain it to the master yourself. I don't want to get dragged down with you. Eh? That guy's aura disappeared? Are we safe? Not really. Really? What a shame. I can't believe you've been dragged around by an old man and a kid for half a day. You're really living up to your name as a spiritual artifact master. Don't give me that Beep. That old man is not easy to deal with, not to mention, he claims himself as the great Yen Emperor, and that wooden sword that turned into a kid is even worse. When I absorbed some of its spiritual energy, I felt my cultivation being greatly enhanced, but it also caused the containers to fill up. That's what gave that old man the chance to take advantage of the situation. Aren't you just a ghost? Che, I don't believe you. Alright, I've got the whole story here. It's rare for all four of you to be here at the same time. Mei, Qi, Wang, Liang. Everyone is here, but our progress is not what it used to be. In order to open the door to the other world, the power we have now is not enough. It was indeed a dereliction of duty on my part this time. I will never do it again. Speaking of which, We followed that weird old man on our way back. We found a cabin in the woods, and made another great discovery. The power emanating from that cabin is very similar to yours, master. Oh, speaking of it. Suyuantian, the owner of this cabin. Isn't it the person who beat you half to death? Oh my, you originally wanted to sacrifice your own daughter. As a result, you were beaten by your daughter's helper. You're such a dignified father. You beep. Speaking of it, when we passed by, we happened to see someone walking out of it. That person is ordinary. He could be described as a mere mortal, but what he was holding was amazing. It contained the power of gods. It was as if the power of the entire universe was gathered in it, this power. A steady stream has entered my body. This. It's fantastic. Whoever that person serves must be a great master. Just thinking about that power makes me tremble. No way, I'm going to lose it again. You should stop. I've looked at what he's holding. It's a bunch of supreme artifacts, but I don't know where that mortal got them from. A power similar to mine? Either way, that cabin is worth visiting again. Count me in. I'd love to meet the expert that the old man was talking about. Humph, you don't know what you're up to. I can't even stand against him. It would be a good thing if you beep were to die soon. Since Liang caused this incident, it will be better if he goes this time. Remember, bring that so-called master to me, just turn the rest of them into your spiritual bait. On the other side. I'm so pissed off. I must tell Senior quickly, we can't let those bastards get away with it anymore. Oh? Senior. After burning these pots, I can take them to the city and sell them. Freedom to eat meat is around the corner. Boss. When did you get here? Not good, my body is weak, I can't stand properly. Boss, something's happened, a kid is pretending to be you and doing bad things. The beep, he knows about this? Did he see the notice in the city too? I saw him absorbing souls on my way here. He deliberately polished himself, turned his white clothes into green clothes. And mocked you, boss, it's unforgivable. You met him, and he's a murderer? Not only that, I fought him with the wooden sword you gave me, and the result. The wooden sword was sucked dry and turned into this state. He sucked the wood? Is that person a cicada? Wonderful. This soup is so delicious. What's the name of this soup? Why did the shape of your face change? He drank it all in an instant. This, yes. This is the pearl jade and white jade soup. Cabbage, rice and tofu soup. I feel embarrassed to tell my guest that there is no more rice. There's nothing, only the northwest wind remains. It's hard for a clever person to cook without rice, so I had to dig some wild vegetables and white radishes from the backyard, and cook them together with the only tofu left. I didn't expect this guest to be drinking it so deliciously. It seems that he's either starving or is concerned about my face. It'd be weird if the likes it. Just as I expected. This soup can only be found in heaven and is rarely heard of in the mortal world. A single sip of this soup instantly blends the immortal world and the mortal world into one. It's unbelievable. After a couple of sips, my body, which should have been drained, was instantly filled. Now my life essence has not only recovered as before but has even been given a new vitality. It's as if I was in the middle of the heavenly palace, dancing with the fairies. All of this makes me feel endless joy and beauty. If I am given a chance, I must taste it again. Haha, it's so exciting. Looks like he was starving, but isn't he from a rich family? By the way, boss, why don't I see anyone else? I don't see Qing Yunzi or my son. Oh, they're out on business. There's nothing to eat, so they have to go out and look for ingredients. I can't say it out loud. Then, who is this woman? Oh, I forgot to introduce you. This is Mu Yunwang, Miss Mu. Whoa, I want some soup too. Absorb the essence of the sun and the moon. Hello, Miss Mu. I'm Ji Yuan now. You can call me Uncle Ji. Mu Yunwang? Isn't she the younger sister of that Yuhua saintess? Hello, Uncle Ji. Ji Yuan now? Isn't he the emperor of Great Yen? By the way, you came just in time. It's like this, Miss Mu and I plan to work together to make a batch of ceramic ornaments. You can observe the whole process. If you like what you see, pick up a piece or two. You'll even get a discount if you buy more than one. Boss, are you trying to help me meet the emperor? What's the meaning of this? If I'm not mistaken, this girl must be an important person in the Yuhua Immortal Palace. I see, this is a move to ease the conflict with the Yuhua Immortal Palace. If we don't do it today, I won't even be able to have soup tonight. This deal must be taken. Ha! Jiang Chen's perspective. Done. This is what the finished product looks like. It may not be perfect, but it reveals the kind of youthfulness which is unique to youngsters that can't be found on the market. I wonder if you'd be interested? What did I just see? What just happened? Why do they have that look on their faces? Pause here for a moment. What exactly did they see to be so shocked? We might as well rewind and watch it again from their perspective. This way, please. This is the exhibition room. I store finished, semi-finished products and materials related to ceramics here. You can look around. If you're interested, feel free to let me know. That. If I'm not mistaken, every single piece here emits aura. It feels like they're all immortal weapons, doesn't it? Yes, they all are. These are some of my semi-finished products. You can see the texture of the material from these semi-finished products. This? The earth attribute aura that comes out of this? There's no mistake. This is clearly spiritual earth immortal soil. This type of soil is rich in earth attribute spiritual chi and is the best soil for growing various kinds of spiritual herbs. Only when planted in this type of soil can the medicinal herbs truly bring out their fullest medicinal effects. This type of soil can also be used as an auxiliary material for refining equipment, improving its quality and characteristics. It can even increase the success rate of alchemy. Spiritual earth immortal soil is an extremely precious resource for both cultivators and ordinary people. This soil is basically extinct in this world, but whenever a small piece is born, it is bound to cause various sects to compete and fight. And with such a large amount of spiritual soil, it will even trigger a new round of bloody storms. Boss, I would like to ask, where did you mine this dirt? You mean this dirt? I've got it right here at my doorstep. What? Outside the yard? How come I, the great Yen Emperor, didn't know there was a mineral like this in my territory? Come here, let's go see the kiln. Ah, this is? That kiln feels like it can already be comparable to an immortal-grade pill cauldron. And those used for making firewood seem to be some very rare spiritual wood. My goodness, these spiritual woods are probably over 1,000 years old. They even emit spiritual chi other than wood attribute. This piece of spiritual wood can be considered priceless. Why bother with this bunch? Boss, I'll ask again, where did you get these woods? Oh, you mean the firewood, that's easy. It's all down here. My great Yuan dynasty is really prosperous, but it's a pity that I'm not a very good emperor. But to burn the wood like this, is it really okay? Humph? This feeling? This feeling, inside my body, something is coming. So hot, my body is so hot,